representatives of the international agencies, British Council, World Bank, USAID, FCDO, UNICEF, Federal Ministry of Education, parastatals, and all stakeholders, both local and international. On behalf of my fellow commissioners in education, I welcome us all. It is a pleasure to be here this auspicious occasion to make a few remarks about the current activities in the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education in Katsina State. As you may already know, Katsina State, with a population of about 6 million people, is by its population the 5th largest state in Nigeria. Worthy of mention is the fact that formal education for us, it's not a recent phenomenon, as Katsina is known as an ancient state of Islamic culture and learning. In his strategic policy, the Katsina State, His Excellency Dr. Umar Radda, Executive Governor of Katsina State, outlined education and skills development as a central focus for his administration, for capacity building in the state. Using this as a roadmap for building a better future, and after initial consultation with stakeholders, we aim as a matter of urgency to achieve the following. So first of all, we started with auditing the current state of education. We are analyzing existing policies, curriculum materials, teaching methodologies to assess their effectiveness and relevance. We're conducting meetings with stakeholders, including educators, administrators, parents, teachers, students, to gather insight and collect feedback on strengths and weaknesses of the education system. Access, we are also assessing the infrastructure, the resources, the technology available in schools and educational institutions. In line with our objectives for curriculum improvement and capacity building, we will focus on upscaling teachers, because even for me personally, I feel like once we build the capacity of our teachers, we are making the right steps. So we are currently assessing the current skill gaps and professional development needs of the teachers. We will develop a master teacher trainee in all our 34 local governments. We're having discussions around how to train the trainer, so we will get consultants, professional facilitators to come and train our teachers, and they will also become trainers themselves. We will develop and implement a targeting training program. For instance, His Excellency has tasked my administration to come up with a literacy initiative program for the entire Katsina State, because he wants to upskill the literacy level in the entire state. We're collaborating with educational institutions and organizations such as universities and educational related organizations to provide ongoing support and mentoring opportunities for teachers while sharing the best practice among experienced and new teachers. We are willing and we are exploring partnership internationally, locally, with industry experts and professionals to facilitate knowledge sharing and real-world exposure for educators, and provide advanced certification programs and continuing education opportunities for our teachers. To provide opportunity for increasing skills acquisition and entrepreneurship education, we are going to develop a pragmatic vocational education framework. First, we are beginning by evaluating the current vocational education system and identifying areas of improvement. We're engaging industry leaders and employees to understand their workforce needs and assess the gap, and then we would align them with our vocational education programs. We are going to create awareness or we've actually started creating awareness campaigns to promote the values of our programs. We're collaborating with industry experts, again, employees, trade associations, to identify the in-demand skills and determine the priority sectors for vocational education. We are going to allocate resources to ensure the availability of modern training facilities. The governor is very interested in moving Katsina State from analog to digital. I could speak about strategies to promote and support girl-child education, literacy activities, planned infrastructure, STEAM, but I don't want to take much of your time. So in conclusion, it is essential to consult with education stakeholders, experts, educators, while shaping specific initiatives. I look forward to partnering with all stakeholders to realize these goals and more. These initiatives are only some of the interventions we're implementing in Katsina State in order to attain the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development.